all that stuff to balance it out in different ways rather than completely changing the way the weapon works.
At this point, it's more like minor tweaks.
I was going to say tweaks that the average player would probably never even notice, like how long it takes to put a clip in, that sort of thing.
Definitely.
Like shaving off milliseconds.
Yeah, I mean, this is stuff you're constantly playing with.
And range is a big thing. I mean, you know, you look at how we address shotguns in Modern Warfare 2, like the Akimbo 1887s, of where we completely revamped how the range works on those later on based on player feedback.
Let's see. Another Twitter question that comes in. Well, I guess this is kind of one that's hard for you to answer, but I'm going to read it.
Never. Not possible.
His name is DeCheat638, and he says, he's asking, you know, money-wise, I'm going to paraphrase his question into something else. He says, money-wise, why is it worth it to get the hardened edition over the standard version?
Well, so the hardened edition comes with a year of Elite. And a year of Elite in itself comes with all the DLC from Modern Warfare 3. So
Done.
So
you're effectively buying DLC vouchers, basically.
Yeah, so the sad thing for him is I'm pretty sure most of the hardened editions are sold out at this point, though.
Yes.
So I mean, it was something that was an actual deal, and that's the whole reason we didn't have a Prestige edition, is because we never found something that I felt like, okay, that's a legitimate deal for our players. We're not just going to do it to do it. And the hardened edition came out in a way that it was actually a deal, and that's why we're like, okay, this should be a collector's edition. This should be limited, and I mean, you get cool stuff in it. Collector's editions are meant to be for that guy who wants a little extra, who wants to nerd out on something. And we've put some cool stuff in that we can't go into detail of what the collector item is. Like, what do we call it on the back of the box? How do we word it? The Task Force 141.
Basically, it could potentially be spoiler, I take it.
Yeah.
So the collector's item in there is that. So you get cool stuff like that, but then obviously he's speaking like, what is my value and money savings?